Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Qantas, Spirit of Australia. This is a flight to Melbourne. Before we take off, we need to tell you the pre-flight safety briefing, as an accident may be likely on this flight, as funding has been reduced dramatically. In fact, we are so cheap, we had to get rid of all the seats on this plane because we couldn't afford to pay the rent for them. We are supposed to be the world's most experienced airline, but we are actually so dumb we spelled Qantas backwards on the side of the plane, so it's pronounced as Satnak, and one of the kangaroos on the tail was placed back to front. It is important that you pay attention to the safety briefing, as this plane has failed its last 3 safety inspections, and it's only a matter of time before this plane crashes. We find it amazing that you still fly with us, despite the safety flaws and overcrowding of flights, and the high cost of plane tickets and delays that can take up to weeks. Only dumb people fly with us, because you can easily fly with another airline which has seats, a good safety record, and isn't overcrowded or late. In fact, this flight is so crowded, one passenger had to be chopped in half. His legs are in the cargo department, and the rest of his body will be flown to Melbourne next week. Anyway, I can no longer do the safety briefing as I forgot what to say. Besides, the safety briefing I was going to say was for another airplane. I have one last announcement before we take off. If you do die on this flight, we have lawyers and insurance, so you cannot sue us. Anyway, passengers, prepare for takeoff.
Ow!
Ladies and gentlemen, if you look to your left, you'll see a Qantas plane that just crashed. In fact, that accident is so recent it only happened 5 minutes ago. Anyway, in good news, we actually took off, considering that the engines on this plane are lawnmowers. In bad news, I forgot to refuel at the airport, so now we're going to die. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for flying Qantas, Spirit of Australia.